Hello. Well, in a world full of idiocy and evil, it's nice to be able to celebrate something sometime. Although I have to warn you, I'm going to be putting up some pretty harrowing pictures which show some of the actions of ISIS in its rampage through its so-called Islamic State. No, it's not the so-called Islamic State. It really was an Islamic State. But now at least Raqqa is free of it because that bloody murderous death cult has been pushed out, and I am having a drink to celebrate. The world's been slow in dealing with it, and if any situation could be defined as a revolting and entirely preventable disaster which happened because of political correctness and a wish, in this case, not to offend Islam, this is the one. And it allowed a bunch of murderous rapists and child-corrupting slavers calling themselves the Islamic State to destroy human lives, families, and an entire Middle Eastern culture, not just the Yazidis, just the ordinary, average Syrian and Iraqi citizens who are just trying to get along. And the point is that ISIS didn't do one thing that's not recorded as an incident in the Quran, with the possible exception of burning that poor bloody Jordanian pilot alive, which caused a little legal discussion in Al-Azhar University in Egypt about its niceties. However, since Abu Bakr, a very strong source, records Muhammad as saying that for anyone who abandoned Islam, burn them with fire, slaughter them by any means possible, and take women and children captive, I'm afraid that Al-Azhar can prevaricate as much as they like about legal niceties. It doesn't change the basic code. Anyway, now we can celebrate a little bit. But there is something else I want to mention. You will have noticed the flags. This is the flag of Kurdistan, a country without a country, a people oppressed and kicked about by Iraq, by Syria, by Iran, and particularly horribly by Turkey. It's the Peshmerga resolution that's made this victory in Raqqa possible. It's their bravery that pushed back against the advance of the Islamic State when nobody else wanted to know. They're also Muslims, but as a culture, they never seem to have taken their religion all that seriously. Many of them are Sufi, which would explain a lot. It's up to the UN now. There should be a Kurdistan, and we should support its existence. I, for one, am just astonished by the bravery and resolution of the Kurdish people, and I want to celebrate the freeing of Raqqa. There we are. Sorry, all I could find was Halloween stuff, but there you are. Support Kurdistan. It should exist, and we should all support that. Cheers.